What's up, guys? We're gonna 𝗗𝗢𝗣𝗘, and today I want to showcase my MIZERY drum kit. Should have did this a while ago, but here we are. So I want to get through it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get started in showcasing it. So I'm gonna just walk through some of the categories we have here because I still want to make a beat. And there's a lot of sounds in here, so if at any point in this video you want to check out the full demo, or you want to just check it out or get it, links will be in the description or comment section down below. So first up, we have enhanced. So these are enhanced popular sounds. So I just EQ'd them, did parallel processing, whatever I wanted to these sounds, or I just straight up made some custom sounds for this. So these are like obviously like popular sounds that you would want to use, because obviously you would want to have those, right? Like the spins, 808, some drill stuff, etc. Right? Obviously kicks, like I said, simple stuff, right? You know what a kick, a clap, a snare sounds like, right? Hi-hats, right? Okay. So just those essentials. Okay, now you don't really need to mix these, okay, because I already kind of pre-EQ them, and I also provided a master for these drums, so that should come in handy. So now we're moving on to the new section. Now there's so much in here, I'm gonna kind of fly through it, but first we have low end. So this is kicks, 808s. I like 808s, so there's a lot of them, so you know, I'll just click a few. Okay, and then there's a few kicks. I don't think you need 30 kicks, right? Just a few to get the job done. Claps. Okay. Just going through them, right? And y'all have seen me use these before if you're an older viewer on the channel. And then perks. I like perks, so there's a lot of perks in here. So we'll start here. I don't remember why I named it CPR, but it's named that. So yeah, just a bunch of like these little old school sounds. We got Dusty. This is for perk loops. Okay, so if you want to make your own custom perk loops, you can. And I added a shaker MIDI in here that gives you like a realistic humanized pattern. And then we have junk. So junk is just a bunch of stuff that I just wanted to add, right? Just a bunch of little sounds I didn't know where to categorize it, right? It's like drum loops. Okay. All right, and then we have our perk loops. And then we're on to our perks. Okay, y'all see me use these a lot. All right, then we have Foley, just lo-fi, Foley, fills, and then some fill drums if you want to make your own fills. Then we have sound effects. Okay, so now we have like some anime sound effects, some atmosphere. And obviously these are gonna take a while to play, but it's just atmosphere. Bop it. And then these are vintage sounds, phrases,
oxygen,
shots, oops, and then just some vocals, and then just basic stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up and run through this because it's a lot. And then we have like one shots, accents, licks. And everything in here is royalty free, actually. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that. Now we have loops. Again, these are 200% royalty free. You can look on the site and see what that means, but it's yours, right? If you use it, you get a placement, it's yours. Now we have some midis, right? Just some midis. Couple midis there, and we have our spark section. So this is to help you kind of get down some ideas. So we have like bass lines, okay, and then we have drum midis, right? If you just need help, that's why it's called spark, right? Obviously. Then we have our melody starters, so it's to help you make some like dark melodies or whatever. And then in this section we have the tutorial. So this is like it's like a mini course. It's just a tutorial pretty much, but here we have drums for you to practice, and then we have like a reverse vocal. And there's videos to go along with it. And then we have the template and the files for the template here. And then the video links will be here. So that is the kit. If you want it, links will be in the description and comment section down below. I appreciate anyone who chooses to support and get the kit. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let's get to making the beat. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and make the beat. So first we need to kind of set up the sample. So this is a sample we made in the last, well, not the last video, but one of the last videos. Right, so to kind of finish this off so we can turn this into a sample, what I would do is take all the instruments except the bass. I like having the bass there because you can use that too when you chop it. But I would take this and then pull this over, and then probably just put any parts that don't have a solo. So I will probably look and say like these vocals in this pad, they don't have a solo, so I will play them by themselves, just so you can have some different parts when you reverse it or whatever chopping that you do. So I'm gonna go ahead and render this out, and then we'll move on to the next part. All right, so this is what I did to the sample. I'm not gonna go into detail, I'm just kind of get it over with. So this is our original sample after rendering it. I reversed it, I put it down 2, the pitch down 2 cents. So what that's gonna do from an F sharp is gonna give us an E minor. There's tools you can use for that, or you can just use the piano roll. So I just put everything I did in order for you right here. Okay, and then we got 133 BPM, or 133.639 BPM by pretty much zooming in here. Okay, and then we just kind of tweak the BPM as it moves. As you can see, it's moving right now, right, until it's perfect, and that's how we get like a perfect timing for our sample. And then this is a bass EQ, so right, so it's just EQing out the bass, and this is just a chop. And then that is very easy, right? You just take your scissor tool, you just find some interesting chops, right? And you could just repeat like this. That's simple. So that is the chop. That's pretty much what I did. It took about 7 minutes or so. So now what we're gonna do is get into either adding sounds or adding our drums. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do our 808. Okay, so just picked a bunch of drums. Okay, just a bunch of fun sounds from here. And then we have a vocal chop, and we're gonna be adding sounds too, because I don't want to just leave the melody how it is. So I picked a key and a lead. Okay, and we're in E minor now, like I explained earlier. So let's get this 808 done. So what I want to do here is actually, well, we're in E minor. Let's go downward like so, and I'm gonna kind of speed run this. Let's do a little slide right here. Now I'm gonna delete this so it's delayed. You can put the drums in. And then a little tip, like I did earlier, you could make a chord upward or downward to find a new like note to use for your 808. Okay, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and move on to our drum. All right, so let's go ahead and throw in our drums. So this should be pretty easy as far as like the clapping. A little trick, you can just put this on bar and it'll kind of fill in. Probably should have did it right here. Right, it'll just fill in. I'll turn it up. Maybe we could do like a smaller one right here. And I'm gonna layer this with this snare. And we need to turn that down. And I'm gonna just pull that down like that. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna bar these up. And I want to do something with this. Maybe we can do like a little shaker pattern kind of. So we could do Okay, we could use this, whatever. Let's do 3. And then I'm gonna just copy this same little pattern right here. And we just repeat this over and over, like so. Put this on bar. I think we can even. Just to give it some life, okay? So next, okay, that's good enough. We don't got to spend all that time on that. I'm gonna just leave those because that could get very annoying. So now we can just do the hi-hats. So I kind of want to make these a little bit fast. Turn these up a bit. I'm gonna do a chop. Oh wait, do a chop like this. And let's do another chop right here. Let's quantize this. And then I'm gonna just fast forward a little bit through this because I know it's kind of a lot going on. And I'm just fast forward from this point on. All right, so here are our drums. I'm gonna probably throw these in together. It's like a crash or splash, but I'm gonna do that later. But these are all of our drums. This is the hi-hat pattern. All right, so let's go ahead and add some instruments to this. All right, so now we're gonna add sounds to our sample. So we have our key, lead, and vocal, and I put these in their own group so it's easier to work with. And then we have our splash, our little sounds. So this is the first sound. Okay. So I'm gonna go in here and we're just gonna go ahead and just listen to this. I'll probably fast forward just to save time because we did a lot in this video, so. All right, so here is our key. Didn't do anything crazy. I wanted a nice consistent rhythm, so this is what it sounds like. All right, so what we can do now is move on to our lead. Next up, we're gonna be doing our lead. So this is the lead I'm using. Okay, and I'm gonna just switch to the lead part so we can have a fresh start here. And then for this one, I'm gonna use the same exact notes. So like the G, F sharp, the D, stuff like that. I'm just find a nice place for it to go. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna move this over here, pull that up. Okay, I think that's good for the lead. We can mess around with that later. So let's move on to our vocal. All right, so we're almost finished here. We're gonna go ahead and do our vocal chop. Okay, so we're just gonna, same process, just go in here, use the same kind of note. Okay, I think that'll do. I think that's fine. So we're pretty much done with this. I think it all sounds good. I'm gonna turn this back up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is probably add some effects to this because we're pretty much done, right? So I'm gonna lay this out a little bit just so we can have something to listen to at the end. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the beat is pretty much finished, at least for this video. So I went ahead and put everything in the channel. Now I didn't do anything really besides like mastering stuff. But for the splash, I added a supermassive to give it some delay. Okay, I probably should turn that down a little bit more. So yeah, so I just organized this. I'll probably mix it and stuff later on, but I want to do that with fresh ears. So everything is pretty much the same. So for the master, I still haven't decided what I want to do with this, because I like this mix here, but I also like the crispy. So with just the soft clipper, so I'll play like just like with the bass part, so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is just the soft clipper. But I also like this version with like a little bit more character, and this is just what I have here. It's just a custom preset. And I really like the bass there, so I don't know whichever, but I'll just play it from here, probably like from here, and just let it play throughout, and then we can end the video. All right. All right, and that's pretty much it. Again, if you do want to copy the MIZERY kit, you can. All links will be in the description and comment section down below. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.